NBA 2K22 events are on. Yes, your favorites are back, but we've added even more this year. And whether you're getting buckets on the Concha Del Mar or in the city, there is something for everyone. Let's start aboard the Concha Del Mar. Rack up the XP at set sail events where all games played on decks 15 and 16 will be worth double XP. Want more? Well, also on deck 15 is deck party events, and those games are worth double XP too. For all you rec players, look for double XP events to pop up here too. So get your squad together and start practicing. Plus, we have to mention the Specialty Appreciation Series, where you'll earn extra XP based on your badge points. The first one of the year will highlight defenders, but the next one will feature a different skill set. At Treasure Island, leave the ship for an events excursion on island courts. Reach the set goals and you'll progressively earn higher XP multipliers. Playmakers, listen up, because you're going to have a lot of fun at Dime Time. Here, you'll come together as a community to hit the designated assist goal and win prizes. Moving on to the city, if you're looking to party and play while listening to the latest in-game music, Club 2K is the place to be. Your favorites are also back. At Mobile One Grand Prix events, be one of the first 3 players to finish the race and you'll be rewarded with some sweet prizes. If you're a long-range shooter, make your way to the Ruffles Ridge events, where you can extend your range with a 4-point line. Earn XP in style at the Puma Mania events. You'll be rewarded with an XP multiplier for playing games in the city while wearing Puma gear. The more you play, the larger the reward, and you can earn either double, triple, or quadruple XP. At Rival Day Conquest, you can rep your affiliation and prove that yours is the best. There will be 3 phases to this event that will determine the 4 seeds at the Rival Day Championship. Here, all 4 affiliations will battle it out to see who will be crowned the city champions for the season. There is so much going on in 2K22, and new events will also be popping up. So check back here each week for updates. Now get out there, compete, and have fun.
Welcome to a brand new episode of 2K TV, where week into NBA 2K22, you've had a chance to explore, but now it's time to get to work. This week, we're diving in with tips and insight to help you get the most out of your game. So let's talk about seasons. Last year, we introduced seasons exclusively in my team, but in NBA 2K22, we've also brought seasons to my career and the W. Here's a closer look. In NBA 2K22, seasons will keep the game fresh all year long. Every 6 weeks, you'll boot up to find a new theme with new challenges to complete and new rewards to earn. And if you hoop your way to level 40 within a season, the rewards are sweet. Let's start with my career. Get ready to mobilize in Season 1. Call to Ball, the level 40 reward is a go-kart. These go-karts are fast and a sweet way to explore the cruise ship or the city. Enjoy racking up those wins whether you're racing or challenging NBA players on the court, and pick up prizes on the way like a suit, skates, extra badge points, and more. For all you that love to jam out while playing NBA 2K, you're going to love First Fridays, where new songs will be added to the soundtrack every Friday throughout the season. Plus, we know that if you want to play good, you gotta look good. So all year long, you'll have the chance to freshen up your wardrobe with new apparel drops every season from the hottest brands. Seasons are going to make my career a bunch of fun, so make sure you're staying up to date with quests, challenges, and everything in between. But what about Legend status? Legends are back, and this year it's about the journey. If you can reach level 40 in 4 different seasons, you will officially reach Legend status. It doesn't have to be 4 consecutive seasons, but to become a member of the exclusive Legends Club, you're really gonna have to put the work in. Seasons also extend to the W on Next Gen, where you can face off against opposing My players online to earn rewards like VC, clothing bundles, and more. Instead of levels 1 through 40, seasons in the W will feature tiers, starting from bronze and going all the way up to Hall of Fame. Climb those tiers and see how many prizes you can collect. And we can't forget about My Team. 2K22 has built on the My Team seasons from last year and packed in more agendas and rewards. Earn XP by completing various agendas and challenges to work your way to the top, where the level 40 reward will be waiting for you. For Season 1, there's none other than Pink Diamond Carmelo Anthony. Season 1 is in full swing, and it's been great to see the community taking part in everything, so go out there and continue working towards the top, because Season 2 will be here before you know it. "2K TV is here to help you get better at the game, and we look to Mike Wang to help us out with that. And he's back this season with some more expert tips. The first topic, shooting, so if you want some greens, you better pay attention.
Welcome back to Expert Tips. I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K, and today let's talk about what's new with shooting in NBA 2K22. The basics of shooting haven't changed. You can still shoot jumpers, layups, and dunks by simply holding the shot button or pro stick. But this year, getting quality looks and taking high IQ shots plays a much bigger role in your success from deep. When starting a jumper, you'll see the new shot meter fill up. The box inside the meter is the make window. You have to release the shot button or pro stick when the meter is inside that box to have a chance at making the shot. The closer you get to the ideal release point, indicated by the small hash mark in the center of the window, the greater your chances of successfully knocking down the shot. The make window will dynamically expand or shrink depending on your player's ratings, badges, energy level, and defensive coverage. Taking open shots with high-rated players will be much easier to hit. And once you've put in the reps and know your release well, try turning the shot meter off in the controller settings. If you can still time your shots properly with the meter off, you'll get a nice boost to your shooting percentages.
Another three.
Now, if you're more of a finisher in the paint, to attempt a layup, press and hold the shot button or move and hold the pro stick in any direction while driving to the basket in close or mid-range. For a dunk, do the same thing, but keep the sprint trigger held when you attempt the shot. If your player's ratings are high enough and you have an open lane, your player will attempt a dunk. For new-gen players, this year you can force an aggressive dunk attempt by holding the pro stick down while driving and holding sprint. You'll see a new dunk meter on screen. Release the pro stick when the fill bar reaches the make window for the best chance at finishing off the dunk. For slashers, this is the best way to catch bodies and get those highlight reel contact dunks. Good luck, and thanks for joining me for another installment of Expert Tips. I'll see you next time.
In NBA 2K22, the journey to legend is a little different. You're gonna have to reach level 40 in 4 separate seasons to take that legend title. Over the next few months, we'll be following the journey of 2 of our community members as they work to reach legend status. Take a look.
Like, it's dope content.
Joining us now is returning guest to 2K TV, King Jordan 2K, and brand new to our show is Bash World. Welcome, you guys. We're so excited to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Finally, I'm on an episode. I seen Jordan on episodes. I seen other. I'm here. Yes.
Now, we have invited both of you on the show because we're following both of your journeys to legend on 2K22. You've reached legend before, and you both have received NBA 2K logos. Now, I want to know your first impressions. King Jordan 2K, you're on current gen, so let's start with you.
I love the game. I think that they did an amazing job just on the builds, the badges, just the defense, just the whole game. I think it's the best out of any 2K that has came out. And round of applause to Mike Wayne and the NBA team, 2K team. They really done an amazing job just developing this game.
Special to current gen is the cruise ship. What do you think about that?
They did an amazing job, and I'm telling you, when I saw it, my mouth dropped. It really did.
And Bash World, you're on new gen, so give us your first impressions.
I am blown away. It's a completely difference from last year's game and this year's game, man. It's not even comparable. Y'all went beyond and above on this game, man. I mean, from the XP rewards that you're getting, like, it is crazy. Like, from level 1 all the way to 40, you're giving us XP tokens. You're giving us rollerblades. You're giving us go-karts. Oh, man, you're just giving us an amazing thing. I'm enjoying it. I like how it looks.
We mentioned before that both of you received a logo at the same time. So how has your life changed on NBA 2K22 or off the video game as well since receiving that logo?
No, I just been giving back to the community. Every day I run at least 10 games just out there just for randoms, and just giving back to the community and just showing like, hey, this logo just doesn't represent me, but it represents the community because I was the underdog, and I'm just thankful.
Shout out to my boy Turtle, man. Sending some love, like good vibrations your way, Turtle, man.
You can have fun. You don't have to stress about a win percentage. You don't have to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? You can go out there and just enjoy the game, and still, if you're doing the right stuff, you know, you can have a logo, and it changed my life. It inspires so many, man.
So we're following your journey to legend this year. You have to get to level 40 in 4 separate seasons. What do you guys think of the new legend requirements?
The fact that you can woosah at 40, you know what I'm saying? It goes season 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, every season you hit level 40, now you're able to explore and do other things. You just don't necessarily have to just grind all the time. It's refreshing. It is refreshing. That's why this game is gonna be so fire. Like, people not gonna forget this game. This one next, they're not gonna forget.
It's just a ton of content. Like, you know, one season you got this animations that's coming, and then the next season you got a whole nother set of animations that's coming. You know, I just think it's a brilliant idea.
King Jordan, you are on current gen, so tell us what your build is like.
My build is a two-way playmaker. And what it does is it can shoot, it can play defense, and it can dribble the ball. Also, too, it's a 6'4" height, so I get that extra ball control that Mike Wayne was talking about with the shorter builds.
Bash World, you are on new gen, so give us the specifics on your build.
All right, I'm a big man, center, play the center, 7'2". I mean, listen, defense, he's locking up. His inside game is unstoppable. And here's the thing, I can actually shoot. Oh! Call him Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You know what I mean?
I want to know what both your plans for leveling up is. I want to know what your strategy, Bash World. Let's start with you.
People ask me all the time, yo, man, who you play with? The community. I get on, I turn my stream on, and the first thing I say is, yo, who trying to play? So that's kind of like my strategy, man.
I'm going to run twos. Usually I'm the point guard, and I run a center that can shoot and defend as well. Usually he's going to sit corner and be a catch and shooter. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw lobs, flashy passes, things like that, just to give me that extra rep boost. Good shot. Oh my God, Hungry out here killing.
I'm excited. Get ready. Everybody watching, make sure you follow their journey as well. Thank you guys for joining us on 2K TV.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Your hometown arena just got a little bit more real in NBA 2K22. We've added PA announcers, and make sure you watch 2K TV all season long because we might have a special guest appearance from your team's PA announcer, and they might just announce your top play. First up, we're headed to Philly.
Sixer fans, let's get this game started. Hey, it's Matt Cord, the PA voice of your Philadelphia 76ers, and you can hear me call Sixer games on NBA 2K22. And it's 7-2 from Kansas, number 21, Joel, the Process Embiid. I have young nieces and nephews, and, they're like, NBA 2K? Really? Like, Uncle Matt, you know how to play it? I'm like, no, but I might be in it. So, yeah, it's really neat. It's really special. That's a 3-ball. Seth Curry. I truly believe that me and the fans really help get wins, forces a team to call a timeout because of us, forces a turnover because of us. So, it's me getting them going, and it's pretty neat. It's a pretty special experience. All right, Sixer fans, let's show the world that South Philly home court advantage. Sometimes I have a wireless mic, so sometimes I'll stand up, and I'll be like, come on, second level, let me hear you, and I'll point to them, and that really, I think, helps with the whole experience of the game. I always say, people are like, what's the job like? I'm like, just be able to do introductions. That's insane. Like, that's so cool that, the lights go down, they show a video, and then, boom, you're on, and, it's real easy to get pumped up. I'm so superstitious. I do warm-ups at my house. I park in the same spot, where, this hat, that hat. When I eat food there, I sit at the same table. Especially once we get in the playoffs, it's even to a next level of superstition. So. The feed from Embiid. The entire game is so much fun to watch. But sometimes you got to, take yourself away from watching and take yourself away from rooting and just, stay in the mindset of, I'm the announcer here too. It's great when you have a player with lots of syllables in her name. Like, we had Eric Snow for years, and I love Eric, but I'd even tell him, like, I can't do anything with your name, Eric Snow. And then we'd have a guy like Dikembe Mutombo. I was like, yes. We're Philadelphia. The fans are just so into the game. They're just so knowledgeable. They boo, and they'll boo you. If you're losing at halftime, they're going to boo you off the court. But as soon as you come back on and get the win, it's, they'll praise you like none other. But they'll also point out your faults too. So they're so passionate about sports, and it's just, I'm just so fortunate to be, part of one of those 4 teams. Sixers win. Hey everybody, it's Matt Cord, the voice of the Philadelphia 76ers, to announce the 2K TV top plays of the week. This year, we're crowning a winner for each NBA 2K22 season. Then, only the best will compete for the top play of the year. Push yourselves and go get it. Here are your best plays from week 1 of the Call to Ball.
Yo, oh, I won.
All right, first we got Black Leaf 8100. Starts their college career unselfishly with the clutch dime to a game-winning corner 3. That's a 3-ball. Keep working, MP. We see you. Next, it's Dat native JoJo. Hey, practice is a great way to elevate your game, but don't forget to respect your teammates. Just because you're in LA, you can't go Hollywood and practice. Third, we have Mr. Smith, 1984, taking advantage of the My Career Builder to huge success. Look at this, the behind-the-back dribble combo to a crossover breakaway. Are you kidding me? And rounding out our first vote of the year, G-Da Versatile One, who reminds us all, dunking is really fun. Clearing out KD is a great share and definitely hashtag 2KTV Wow worthy. Well, here we are, the first vote of the year, and it's a tough one, right? Make a choice. Get your play shown on 2KTV using hashtag
2K TV Wow on social media. And we'll see you here next week.
Remember, you can always find more 2KTV on social media. We're at NBA2K_2KTV. And check back here every Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time for a brand new episode. We'll see you next week, and until then, enjoy the game. Bye.
Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
And what a performance of Oh Canada by Linda Lynn. And we'll be right back. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Danilo Gallinari.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Clint Capella's game is based on activity. He said, I'm going to outwork you the whole game. Maybe it's not on social media, but it's efficient. I'm not thinking I want to look nice or I want to make a nice move. I'm thinking about dominating the paint. Guys, I'm thinking about dominating sideline reporting.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And for Toronto, the forwards are Anunoby and Siakam. Mitchell is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Whiteside in at the center position. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Augmon. Here we go. One of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Mitchell against Young. Mitchell kicks to VanVleet. Right side a screen. VanVleet attacking. And the shot goes in.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark. Toronto with the ball. Mitchell passes to Siakam. Lets it go with the 3. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from Reins. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
Anunoby. Bogdanovich against VanVleet. And Capella sends it back. Mr. Collins. Collins a screen on right side. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bogdanovich against Van Vliet. And here is Mitchell. 8 points his last outing. Just 4 to shoot. And Capella sends it back. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. Young with no one around. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Mitchell looking it over. Ejected by Young, and he recovers it. And again, Toronto no luck. That has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Young. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Young. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Trae Young showing off his finishing ability on the inside.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw tonight.
One shot.
That free throw good from Young.
Man, that draft day trade is going to be talked about for the entirety of his career, as Trae Young linked to Luka Doncic in that big trade, but both teams really benefited from it.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Northside crew. Look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Northside crew.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Trae Young. First in scoring, first in assists. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Mitchell against Young. Feeds it to Whiteside. It's stolen by Capella. Hunter, no one around him. That ball, nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Trae Young, not a guy, especially as a scorer, that you want to put at the free throw line for free points and confidence.
Midway through the season, are teams still trying to find their identity and evolve, or is it just a matter of building on what you've already got?
I think there's still some steps in small parts of evolution of a team, Kevin, but at the time when you get into 25 or 30 games, coaches are really familiar and helping players establish a rhythm to the number of players they're going to play, the rotations they're going to play in, the nights when they need more offense and how they're going to lean on guys, the nights where they might need more defense and play certain lineups. That's still pretty much the foundation of what they're going to be the rest of the year.
Flynn's checked in for the Raptors. And so Young nails them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
To halt the run, it's good.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Collins, a screen on Flynn. Collins trying to break free. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And he makes the first. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Raptors. And so Young nails them both. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Collins against Siakam. Whiteside, a screen on Collins. And Capella sends it back.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Collins dishes to Young. With the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 12 points in the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And the rejection by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Toronto with the ball. 11-point game. Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. In fourth, the Raptors.
Over the last month, they've been extremely disciplined on the perimeter, not really rushing to get attempts off, but taking their time to find the best looks.
The pass to Anunoby. And a wide-open look for Siakam. Drills the three-pointer. Siakam's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Young against Flynn. Young inside. And that one drops for him. He's got 14.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
It's a t-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Northside crew.
It's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Hawks. What a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, there's Toronto just way behind.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
Now here's Flynn. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. For three, Siakam. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
A great pass by Whiteside hanging in that play.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Young. Stripped away. Siakam with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Siakam kicks to Flynn. Back to Siakam. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. 10 points for Siakam.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Back to Collins. Over Siakam. Shot by Collins, no good.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Flynn the pass to Whiteside. Back to Flynn. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to take possession here.
A moment now to see the numbers for DeAndre Hunter. He's averaging 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when a star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
The Hawks leading by 5. There's the feed to Reddish. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Flynn the pass to Siakam. Reddish grabs the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Passes it to Capella. Reddish dishes to Young. Down low, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
It's a nice pick and roll there. Capella slicing with purpose after he sets the screen and ready for the ball.
Anunoby kicks to Forbes, and there's the drive. Basket counts.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Hunter no good. Raptors trail by 7 with the step back. Here's Mwaba, and Capella sends it back. Here's Young. A 32-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Here's Flynn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Boucher. Young against Flynn. Boucher with a screen on Young. Flynn the pass to Forbes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Herter. Covered by Flynn. Young is doubled. Gallinari down low. Over in the corner, Reddish. Hits the three-point bomb. Reddish has got 5 points so far.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now, here's Boucher. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here is Forbes. Clock is at 3. From down low. Jump shot is good that time.
And another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Young into the lane, and he converts the lane. He's got 16.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Boucher. Here is Forbes. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami. The pass to Nwaba. Offline with his 3.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Now, here is Gallinari. An 11-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
And here is Flynn, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Nwaba finds Boucher, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Trae Young. Toronto shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so Boucher nails both of them. Atlanta with the ball. They lead by 11. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
Not a close contest either the last time they got together. Everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Well, the second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Flynn kicks to Forbes. Boucher the screen. And the 3 off target.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
The Hawks making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in. Pass to Anunoby. Here is Forbes. Over Rivas. And the shot is long.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And he's made all 8 of his field goals here to start the game.
Personal foul.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
And he has been really good here at the free throw line in the first half.
Shooting 1.
That's good from Young.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Raptors trail by 19. There's the pick. Right side Flynn. Pass to Nwaba to stop the run. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Young against Flynn. Young passes to Herter. Dishes it to Okongwu. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And Toronto making a change here. Whiteside's checked in, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Bogdanovich is checked in for Young. Raptors trail by 19. 17 seconds left to play in the first. Here is Forbes. 5 on the clock. From downtown. And so it's Atlanta taking a 19-point lead into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your north side.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
It's Boucher out there with David Nwaba. And it's Mitchell. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
And the wide-open shot from Reddish. Off target from three-point range. Raptors trail by 17. Nwaba passes to Mitchell. Over Reddish. And it's Mitchell missing. Atlanta's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them.
Get there.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Reddish. Boucher with the rebound. The Raptors shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Van Vliet finds Nwaba. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Over Okongwu. Siakam's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 17. Hunter the pass to Reddish. A 3-ball. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Well, he's just got such a nice, easy release on the 3-ball. Reddish not looking rushed.
Van Vliet against Collins. Van Vliet. And Van Vliet is right there.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Bogdanovich dishes to Reddish. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game. For the Hawks, Alinari comes in for John Collins. And Trae Young subbed in for Bogdanovich.
Trae Young.
And here are the Raptors now. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Young against Mitchell. Clock at 6. Siakam outside. Okongwu knocks it away. And here's another update on the All-Star voting. Just a couple of days left now to cast your ballot.
Yeah, and it's coming down to the wire now, Kevin. A tense time for some of these players.
Well, you look at Young. Right now he leads in the East, getting plenty of ballots with his name on it.
And as much of an honor as it is to make the team, finishing #1, I think is just that much bigger.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. Now, here's Hunter. Danilo Gallinari, unable to get his last shot to go. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Mitchell left side. Pass to Boucher. Siakam with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against Miami.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Here's Young. Raptors knocking down the tray. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That's his first foul. The Raptors making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Capella's checked in. Gallinari outside. 6 to shoot. It's stolen. Mitchell passes to Nwaba. Van Vliet outside. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers.
Now, here's Mitchell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Capella sends it back.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Gallinari surveying the D. The dish to Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
The drive by Mitchell. Hunter with some nice defense.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Young, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His third personal foul.
It's going to go on Davion Mitchell.
Drawing a foul down low. Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
The Hawks have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. That's good from Young. And so Young nails them both. Toronto's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Anunoby against Gallinari. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Boucher sets a screen for Van Vliet. 4 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run.
Now you like to see Reddish out there showing this kind of energy on the defensive end of the floor. How can I help?
And Gallinari kicks to Reddish. The Hawks working the ball around. Young against Mitchell. Here's Reddish. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for teaser time. All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Northside crew. Look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Northside crew.
Whiteside's checked in for Toronto. And a change for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Cameron Reddish. Atlanta on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Now Van Vliet. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win partly because of him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You love seeing guys like Fred VanVleet make it. Not highly recruited in high school, undrafted out of college. VanVleet has turned himself into a terrific player in our league.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Mitchell. And so Van Vliet nails both of them. And it's the Hawks' ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Huerter passes to Young. Driving in. Banked in off the glass. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Now here's Van Vliet. 6 points for him. And Forbes has it in the corner. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Forbes has got 5.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking to the three-point shot for some extra offense.
Stolen by Van Vliet. At the top of the key, Forbes. Now the pass to Boucher. And here is Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Whiteside, a screen on Young. Van Vliet tries again, and it's laid in by Whiteside. Whiteside's got his second bucket.
Well, Whiteside always around the rim, such an amazing offensive rebounder, and second chance opportunities is where he does a ton of damage.
Now, here is Gallinari. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shoots a fader, and it's Whiteside with the rebound. Raptors trail by 20. Van Vliet on the wing. He's looking for Boucher and finds him.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Young pass to Herter. He kicks it to Hunter. Takes a shot at the elbow. Toronto grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating. And that game was not their friend.
The AC seemed to be cranked up in that one. It was chilly in the arena that night, at least on their end of the floor. Just cold shooting all the way around.
Flynn's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Atlanta leading by 18. Here's Herter. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Can't get it to fall. Here is Forbes. Gallinari covering. Whiteside, the pass to Flynn. Back to Whiteside. Whiteside sets the pick for Flynn. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. To end the cold streak, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball. Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Count that bucket. Young's got 36.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here is Forbes. 5 points in the game. No good there. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Herter. He's covered by Whiteside. Kicks to Young. He dishes it to Gallinari. And Boucher sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. And Toronto making a change here. Siakam's checked in. Then for the Hawks, Collins checked in for Young. And it's Bogdanovich in for Gallinari. Just 3 to shoot. The tray. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Anunoby, no good. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks.
Hey, yo, right here, right here.
They set the pick. Here's Bogdanovich. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Whiteside.
This time slashing Bogdanovich, not in a spot-up mode, but on the move. And he picked up some contact while he was driving to the hole.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2.
Two shots.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
Well, the thing you think about with Bogdanovich, besides his first name being in his last name, is potential. A young, raw prospect with plenty of upside.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Siakam outside. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 mates.
And it's not easy to get that shot on target with so much contact. Siakam just shakes it off, determined to finish through.
Here's Herter. No points in the game yet for him, and it's in there.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Flynn against Capella. Flynn the pass to Forbes. Right side up top. And it's blocked.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Collins wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Collins has got his second bucket of the night. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Whiteside, a screen on Capella. Capella against Flynn. Passes to Whiteside. Siakam for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Lobbed up there for Collins. 1 second left. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Trae, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get to the win.
Make them pick their poison, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hey, folks. First off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
And the highlight of the All-Star Weekend for some people is the three-point contest. They'll be following the selection process very closely.
Unlike the dunk contest, it's just plain and simple. No props, no extra dudes on the floor. It's you, a rack of balls, a timer, and the rim.
And let's get to that first half. Talk about the terrific night Trae Young is having.
I used to love games like this, Ernie, when I was getting in that groove down low. I feel like he's taking charge, making barbecue chicken stew in the post. Got to get a body on him. It's going to be more of the same in the second half. Barbecue chicken stew alert.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for Atlanta, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Raptors shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
Now, here's Bogdanovich, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got 7 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet passes to Mitchell. Shoots over Capella. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bogdanovich against Anunoby. Collins looking around. 5 to shoot. Pass to Bogdanovich. The Hawks again can't hit. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Anunoby with the screen for Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here he goes. Over Hunter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
That's on DeAndre Hunter.
First team foul.
The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Spins. Pass to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Again, Mitchell missing.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Outside Collins. Hawks passing it around. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Raptors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Siakam. And the rejection by Collins. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
David Nwaba's checked in for Toronto.
David Nwaba.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Siakam. That one, no good. Collins with some nice D. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Young. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Mitchell passes to Van Vliet. Pulls up. And again, Toronto no up.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Young is double. There's the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Bogdanovich against Van Vliet. Driving the lane. Right side trying to break free. Count that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Northside crew. Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Cruise.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And a change for the Hawks. Reddish is checked in. Atlanta leading by 22. Outside Collins. Dishes it to Young. Young is double. They need this one, and it's blocked by Whiteside. It's stolen by Reddish. And Whiteside sends it back, and he gets it back. They got him on the arm, but it still can.
That's his first personal foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
That free throw good from Reddish.
No question there's a high ceiling for Cam Reddish and where that talent can get him to.
Van Vliet outside. There's the pass to Mitchell. Back to Van Vliet. Driving to the basket. On the money with the open jumper. Van Vliet's got 10.
And wheeling himself to the basket, Van Vliet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
Young pass to Okongwu. Can't hit from in close. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Raptors. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Gallinari is checked in for the Hawks.
Danilo Gallinari.
Puts it up off the inbound, and that's 2 points on the layup. Whiteside's got his third bucket of the night.
Whiteside working on having a better all-around feel for the game, and that time makes a solid read.
Young finds Gallinari. Collins setting the pick for Gallinari. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Gallinari against Mitchell. Passes it to Van Vliet. Shoots the three. Rebound, Atlanta. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now, here's Reddish. Covered by Van Vliet. Raptors trail by 21. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Boucher. His three-pointers off the mark. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Young passes to Gallinari. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Van Vliet attacking. And that one drops. Van Vliet's got 12 in the game.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Now, here is Young. He's got 36. Takes it inside. Count it. Young's got 38 points.
And even against a defense that tries to push up, Trae Young will continue to be aggressive like that.
And the Raptors call time here.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
All right. Look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Northside crew. your north side crew.
And the Raptors with some changes. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And Flynn subbed in for Mitchell. At the top of the key, Boucher. Now here's Flynn. He's guarded closely. Out to the right wing. Nwaba. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Flynn's got his third assist on the night.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Here's Herter. To the right side. Reddish the pass to Okongwu. And here's Gallinari outside. No good on the shot. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still 0 from the field.
Flynn with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Shot clock at 6. Inside. A fader. Right side, no good. Atlanta leading by 18. Here's Herter. The dish now to Reddish. Drives to the hoop. That shot misses.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Pass to Whiteside. And he comes up with the deuce. Whiteside's got 4 points this quarter.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Herter passes to Reddish. Gallinari outside. Tipped away. Boucher with the steal. And David Nwaba picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And Toronto making a change. Anunoby's checked in. Young's checked in for the Hawks. The Hawks leading by 16. An easy 2 points on the layup. Young's got 40 points.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Boucher with a screen on Young. He takes it in. It's blocked. And there's the pass to Okongwu. Here's Reddish. Misses the 3.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing this second half in the mud.
Flynn against Young. And there's the foul. It'll go on Malachi Flynn.
Malachi Flynn.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Gallinari. The Hawks leading by 18. Young outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach. And he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
So it's Atlanta now. Raptors knocking down the tray. And Bogdanovic kicks to Young. There's the drive. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Young's got 42 in the game.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Tuesday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers.
Some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And the first one drops. And so Boucher nails both of them. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Passes it to Capella. Capella with a screen on Flynn. Here's Rivas, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Boucher passes to Flynn. He kicks it to Forbes. Boucher with a screen on Bogdanovich. And here's Forbes from the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks leading by 17. Here's Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip in the game.
At the line for the Hawks, Trae Young. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. And so Young nails them both. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Siakam, a screen on Young. Here's Flynn, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Anunoby a screen on Bogdanovich. And Forbes kicks to Anunoby. Buries the long-range jumper. Anunoby's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Bogdanovich. Young outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Young's got 46 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Anunoby passes to Forbes. Back to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Waba kicks to Flynn. From deep. Atlanta with the rebound. Now, here's Bogdanovich. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And don't go away. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So the Raptors 5 right now. Van Vliet and Anunoby are your wingmen. Whiteside is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Mitchell in at the point. Going inside, and yes, it's good.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Mitchell against Young. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Mitchell. Raptors trail by 16. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. And he drives in. Comes up empty down low. Bogdanovich inside. Covered by Mitchell. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Serbian shooting guard showing that he has the ability to get up.
Here's Siakam. And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Offensive rebound. Makes it off the glass. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 15 rebounds.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Young against Mitchell. No good that time. Young's shot is off. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Scooped up. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Whiteside a screen on Young. Just 5 to shoot. And Whiteside with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
Pass to Young. Hunter on the wing. No good on the three.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Whiteside a screen on Young. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds now tonight. Stolen by Mitchell. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And the pass to Whiteside. Mitchell against Young. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Raptors. At the line for 2.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Mitchell drops them both.
Yeah, sometimes in the game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Young dishes to Collins. Outside, Bogdanovich. Stolen by Van Vliet. 4-on-3 break. Here's Siakam. And the rejection by Collins. And they're able to recover. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Passes it to Whiteside. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft. And that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
And here's Young following Fred Van Vliet's 3. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Atlanta again missing. And here's Toronto. They're on an 11-2 run. And here is Van Vliet. Whiteside, a screen on Collins. Rocket 6. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 9. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Here's Toronto now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Anunoby. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Now, here is Young. Okongwu kicks to Young. Collins setting the pick for Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Hunter. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Atlanta again missing. Raptors trail by 7. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And the rejection by Collins.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
To the inside. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's the floater. And good that time.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally, the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
T-shirt time! Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew! Look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Northside Crew.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency, We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David. Young, right side. They set the pick to stop the drought. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Siakam.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Trae Young at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And so Young nails them both. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 15-4 run. To the left side wing. Collins against Siakam. Over Collins. And that one hits back iron.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Yes, that goes in.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. Trae is a flat-out scorer.
Now, here's Siakam. Anunoby has the open look. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Young against Mitchell for 3. Not going to go that time. Now, Toronto takes it the other way. To the paint. Atlanta with the rebound. Hunter's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now, here's Collins. Here's Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. And Whiteside sends it back. Anunoby passes to Mitchell. Driving inside.
Atlanta foul. John Collins. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for Toronto. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. That one is no good. Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Whiteside trying to break free. And again, Toronto no luck.
Boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Anunoby in the corner. A 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Bogdanovich finds Young. Outside Collins. Takes a three. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Van Vliet passes to Whiteside. Whiteside, a screen on Bogdanovich. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 5. Driving in. A shot by Reddish, no good. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. Here's Anunoby, and the 3 ball is good.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
And the Hawks with possession here. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew. Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Clint Capella.
Toronto on defense, trailing by 2. Bogdanovich, good D by Mitchell.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Whiteside finds Siakam to tie it up. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
Here's Young. The Hawks again can't hit. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Pass to Whiteside. Siakam against Bogdanovich. They now take the lead. Siakam's got the lead up to 2 now for the Raptors.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Young, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Young taking his time here. To end the run. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Collins against Siakam. Right side, a screen on Collins. There's another block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
And the Raptors with the ball. The lead is 2. From 6 feet. Siakam misses. Young against Mitchell. Now, here is Young. Defense right on him. Headshot off. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for your Raptors, Pascal Siakam. At the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Rich Louder Section wants a t-shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Young kicks to Collins. Back to Young. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
At the line for your Raptors. Pass down, Siakam. Taking 2 shots.
Two shot.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
It's money from deep.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Hey man, who wants a free t-shirt? Time to make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew. Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
That's his 4th personal foul. At the line for Toronto. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Off target with that shot. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to on both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Pascal, you've been getting stops, getting out and running. What is working defensively?
our energy was where we wanted to be. And that's how we got to play every single night. We can't come in and not play that way, because that's the way we play. So we got to play like that every single night. And it starts with me. Like, I have to bring my team to that energy level every single night. And, I'm going to try my best to do that.
It was successful tonight, man. Congratulations on a big win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Hassan Whiteside.